Now, at my screening for Rob Zombie's 31, at the end of it, there was this cool little Q&A slash documentary of the making of this movie. And the coolest thing about that I learned was, who knew Rob Zombie is a massive Woody Allen fan? Now, the plot for 31 is pretty darn basic. A group of carnival folks, they're on their way to this gig when they unfortunately get abducted and thrown into this game called 31, where they have to survive 12 hours of some of the worst maniacs in this warehouse. Now, going into Rob Zombie's 31, I was dreading this film because I am not a Rob Zombie guy. Now, while I did really like House of a Thousand Corpses and Devil's Rejects, I despise every movie that came out after that. So I went in with the lowest of expectations, you guys, and I have to say, while it exceeded my expectations, I still think it's pretty darn bad. I knew what movie I was going in for. I'm a big, massive fan of the slash movie genre. I want to just see killers just attacking people. That's all I care about. But to be honest, the whole time while watching this film, I just sat there with a straight face. I didn't have no reaction. Everything just went over my head. It just didn't scare me. It just didn't thrill me or grotesque me out. And I think that's just mainly because I felt like Rob Zombie just jumped the gun on this. He didn't set up the factory. He didn't show us the location. He didn't really explain the rules of 31. He just grabbed these characters and threw them in there. By doing that, there was no suspense or tension. So therefore, when the stabbing and the gore happens, that's just stabbing and gore. I've seen so many horror films that at this point, it's just meaningless to me. Direction in this movie, you guys, is just really, really bad. All these cuts and with the up-close shots, I had no idea what was going on. Now, I have to say, though, in terms of pros, my favorite thing about this movie is Doomhead, and the actor who plays him commits to the role. Overall, Rob Zombie's 31 is his best film since The Devil's Reject. However, though, that doesn't mean it's necessarily good, and while it may satisfy some Rob Zombie fans, it didn't satisfy me, and I just found the movie completely weak and amateur and just straight up bad. As the score goes, I'm going to give Rob Zombie's 31 a 2 out of 5. So you guys, are you a Rob Zombie fan? Did you like this movie? Let me know in the comment section below what you thought. And until next time, I'm the Slash Movie Reviewer. And you guys have just been slashed.